try and see what happens to a vet-free tiger just to prove it. I've seen a video of someone do it, and a Persian came out of the thing and destroyed a vet-free tiger. It died like a second afterwards because a Shrek got it, but it beat it. So for the 900 manpower for a Persian, plus the 900 plus the 700 to make it a vet-free, plus like the 170 fuel, you're pretty much ripped off for it.
The objective is on Sierra.
Now the Pershing is OP instead of the Tiger over the Pershing.
Nah, because the I think there's something. Yeah, I don't know. It could be that the Pershing isn't overpowered because it's still vulnerable to it. But
well, all you really see is all this 90mm HVAP gun for the Pershing buff everywhere. It's like throughout the lot.
Yeah, what?
It's Xbox.
Oh, and the weapon support center has got huge buffs to it now for the Americans, which seems fantastic.
The building itself or the unit?
The units, not the building. The building seems pointless. Apparently now that the 50 cal can shred a Panzer Grenadier squad in a couple of seconds. 50, 30. If it was 50 cal, I know it would shred them pretty well.
There's a big difference between 30 and 50.
Yes, I know. So, the 30 caliber will shred a Panzer Grenadier squad pretty quickly now.
It was meant to shred all infantry to begin with. It may be short of range, but that's why.
Yeah, but it didn't do as much damage. You can actually suppress it pretty quickly now. The thing will work like a MG42.
Yeah, just like the verbal wins instant pinning.
Oh, and Nebworths at the moment have got a bug that if they fire onto American buildings, they do like double the damage. They virtually wipe it out. So Nebworths.
What about British buildings?
Nah, they're fine. Surprisingly, they can't even knock down emplacements.
There are way too many bugs in this patch.
I know, it's huge. Not to mention the fact is that luckily I know that Steam doesn't reset my thing, it just resets the counter, thank God. But the Steam way of doing it, I'm buying Tales of Valor, so I don't have to go through this shit again on Steam for a 2.5 patch. Which is like
Tales of Valor, you're gonna have to uninstall your entire game again and re-download it.
Nah, because if I put Tales of Valor on, it'll update I can update the patch manually. But I don't even need the patch, you do. It doesn't buy it. It's to allow, the patch is basically designed to allow Company of Heroes and vanilla Company of Heroes to play with people with Tales of Valor. But it's 1.5 gigs, and it's taking me, what, a day and a half just to download a 95 meg gate patch at the moment. It'll be a year before I play Company of Heroes again. But I don't blame Steam for it, I blame the fact that THQ does a really shit way of patch. Don't know why it does it, but it does. But THQ has a 50% chance of going bankrupt, so...
We have improved line of sight.
But still, that was probably one of the shittest patches they've ever produced. Oh, and M10 stamps now work.
I kinda saw that kind of work last match.
Yeah, apparently now they do excellent damage, they're fast and mobile and they're cheap. To which I've seen in the forums a lot of word people bitching to ungodly belief about the fact that they've been screwed over.
Overpowered MP40s.
Basically, like, they go, we've been done over, we're now even weaker. They're like, fuck off. It's only because of the bugs, it's the patch isn't like crippling it, it's the bugs which will all be fixed. Shut up. And they're still saying in places they're still too strong. Well, if they're incredibly weak, they're not worth building. Which I'm thinking that you want to make the 17 pounder useless, which I hate you for. I like that 17 pounder. It rocks. You're only building places when you need them. You shouldn't sim city. If you sim city, you're gonna die anyway. Oh, well, Stuka Spab. He's like, I've got two like 3 main points of fuel, well, brilliant. I'll just take the rest of the map and spam you.
Why don't they just make a perfect game that's perfectly balanced and perfectly fair?
StarCraft. StarCraft.
It's because there's only 3 factions in that, so it's not very hard to balance that. But no, they keep
it's been out for years. Not to mention it's been out for years.
Fine, get all the Asians who produced that game into Company of Heroes balanced team.
That's Blizzard then. You want Blizzard's support team. Which, to be honest, you gotta give it to Blizzard because the fact is they've been patching for years on 1 StarCraft and 2 World of Warcraft. They've got to be good at it by now. If they're not,
well, they probably fired all the good coders for shitty coders so they could pay them less by now.
Oh no, they're fine. They're Activision and Blizzard combined, so they've got huge assets. They don't need to fire anyone. Not to mention that World of Warcraft, they're bringing huge sums with that. Not to mention then there's going to be Diablo 3 coming out with it. Plus all the other shit they're bringing out. StarCraft 2 as well. They're going to be in the money. I wouldn't be surprised if the CEO isn't taking a bath in money. Maybe American dollars, which is pretty much worthless, but still. He can do it.
Well, it would be smart to bathe in money that's like worth next to nothing.
Yeah, then he can afford it.
Yeah, it's more, it's financially stable to do that.
That's where you can actually go get someone, go to America now, get the dollar and actually burn it to light a cigar. And it still be financially affordable. It's brilliant.
Ingenious.
And it's like the fact that the pound's still worth more than a dollar. Brilliant. And it's still worth more than a euro, which I'm god sick happy about. The euro doesn't deserve to exist. I still like the fact that they still think Britain's part of Europe. We're not connected to the mainland, we can't be part of Europe, fuck them. That's like saying America's part of Russia because underneath the sea they're connected.
Our opponent has 200 points. We're taking infantry fire.
But isn't it...
What?
Incoming gunfire. The Yankees are having our territory.
You're gonna say something, what will you say?
Heavy rocket artillery. Request target coordinates.
This is gonna sound stupid, but isn't Norway part of Europe?
Yeah, but if you actually connect it to Europe, it's actually connected to the mainland through Russia.
Yeah, after going through Russia, which, well, it's kind of Eurasia.
Yeah, it's Eurasia, it's Eastern Europe. If you go all the way to the middle of Russia, then you're into Asia.